that worries us. We don't think you're acting as a lawyer when you do this. We think you're acting more like one of the commissioners. You're not advising them as to what the law is. You are pushing your agenda in our eyes. In my eyes, you are.
Okay, and you respected my ability to speak, and I really do appreciate that, so I want to respect yours. So look, there was workshops, if you recall, and you're passionate about this, so I can understand why you would, why we all, as humans, sometimes get passionate and we hear only what we hear and want to hear sometimes. But there's workshops about whether to do an authority, whether to do a merger, whether to do whatever. I participated in the one on the authority. I missed the one on the merger with the city of Carabel, but it went on. But I've never, and there isn't anybody here, and you guys film and tape and do whatever, there's nobody here who can say that I have sat there and said, don't vote for that merger, and don't vote for, come on, I mean.
Did you advise your clients not to do that, or did you sit there and go along with it? You never advised them.
I didn't advise my clients to do anything as far as oppose or support.
When they're trying to sway an election, it seems it would be your duty to say you can't do that.
No, well, first of all, and I wasn't even involved before the fact, but it doesn't even matter whether before the fact or the letter or anything or after the fact.
Anyway,
I can tell you though, but the thing is, you continue to come after me personally and suggest that there's unethical, unlawful. If you have issues,
it's not
you and I can
personal.
talk about it.
It's not personal.
Well, but that does get pretty personal. Because look, nobody has ever accused me of like being unethical or acting unlawfully. Nobody has ever done. And I don't think a lot of people in this room would ever do it. But you consistently do it, and the concept of the GUA, it's not privatizing, and my firm doesn't own a utility system anywhere in the state.
I said you would profit from it. I didn't say you would own it.
If you want to say that, I charge just like every one of you charges a bill for your services, and you make money from it.
You profit from it.
That's public record, I think.
All I'm asking is that we have a council that has no implication of any sort of bias.
And I can understand that to your issue, I really can. But look, you went to that board, I was there at the county commission meeting, remember? And you said you went through every issue that's involved in a merger already with the city of Carabel, and you know how to do it. Well, sir, can I just mention, it's a very complicated process. This is not nickels and dimes, it's water and wastewater, it's very critical. There aren't any lawyers, unless they have experience doing it, that make the statement that you made about being able to address and having addressed all the issues with the city of Carabel. It's a complex thing. I'm ready to open, and I've been directed to open up those discussions and work it through it, and make sure like you said, make sure it's done right. Make sure all the issues are dealt with.
And we're nervous about that.
But yeah, but I can't stop your being nervous, but I can, look, it could stop if you one of us would stop telling everybody else to be nervous, because I can talk to you one-on-one, and I can go through every single thing I've done. And like I said, you are the only one, you and a couple of people here, the only ones that I've ever heard out of their mouth. Brian Armstrong is unethical or unlawful, or acting unethically or unlawfully. Truly the only among your people, because it's you and yours. Look, I'm representing my client. I'm not your attorney. You have your attorney now. I'm sure he's a very competent fellow. He's filed a suit. That suit will be challenged. Obviously, I don't agree with his opinions or his claim, but still, I'm asking you, and like I said, I'd be glad to talk to you one-on-one just to get, because the unethical and unlawful thing, I just think is unjustified. I've tried to see to it. I've tried to not address it, but it's getting overblown. And I really do think there are a lot of people in this room, I would hope, that don't feel that way, although you might have some that do. But look, I'm going to do my best for my client. Right now, my client is sitting right here.
So you don't feel you should be recused from this merger talk?
No more than I'd be recused from any other job that I take on. None. Because I have never, look,